Well, welcome to my presentation on what I'm going to be wearing for Pride, the World Naked Bicycle Ride, and any formal occasions I wish to crash without an invitation. I will explain to you why in heck I did all this, but at least I'd like to let you enjoy it so you don't have to sit through my PhD dissertation on why I have come up with what you are seeing. If you're here in Bellingham, you will see this in person. If you do, say hi. Well, hello everyone. It's that time of year again. I'm Mark Allen here in Bellingham, Washington. And I need to figure out what to wear for A, the World Naked Bike Ride, B, Gay Pride, and C, those formal galas that I want to crash. For many, many years, I would be naked under a clear plastic raincoat. I think it's time for a change. We need to get more serious, we need to get more meaningful, and we need to get spiritual. By coincidence, I came across this, The Passion of Christ, a Gay Edition by Kitteridge Cherry. This is a collection of artworks by Douglas Blanchard depicting the entire Passion of Christ, the arrest, the crucifixion, the burial, and the resurrection. But Christ is not the traditional Christ that we're used to seeing. He's depicted as a modern, contemporary gay man in New York City. Like many of us, he was abused, he was arrested, tried, and convicted and beaten for convicting crimes that were not supposed to be crimes. Well, I'm going to show you some examples in here. I'm not going to show you all the paintings. There's a lot of them. Here's Christ entering the city, but this is New York City. This is not Jerusalem. See contemporary figures of our modern society, including gays and lesbians from Pride. Let's skip ahead. If I can find it, Jesus is arrested by the police with photographers taking pictures. Jesus is now at trial, like many of us, when we were arrested and the bars were raided, or we were just simply taken from the streets. Jesus is nailed to the cross. He is whipped. Here he is carrying the cross. Notice the paparazzi. Finally, if I can find it, here's the crucifixion. But notice, not in the desert, it's in the heart of New York City. After being crucified, he is laid to rest, and most importantly, here he is resting among the dead. This is very important. This painting stuck out at me in a dream. I was in this painting. I was standing about where the painting is and seeing Jesus ever faintly visible among the dead. However, in the painting I was crying and I noticed a figure standing silently. He was dressed in white, but there were rainbows, hints of rainbows among his clothing. But he was holding a long, tall staff, on top of which was not a cross, not a crucifix, but a beautiful white star. Maybe even a galaxy of pure white light. I woke up crying, and I knew this is where this project's going to go. At the same time, I was working for a very contemporary light for my bicycle. I figured, let's borrow this. No, this won't work. This does not look like a star. This looks like a man or beast with a bunch of quartz crystals like a man of light. So let's gently set this aside. I did a lot of thinking, a lot of welding and planning, and cleaned out the local Goodwill of silverware and came up with this. As you can see, hold it right, this resembles a star. The heart of the star is right here. See the radiance going out, but it is not a cross and certainly not a crucifix. So there is no representation of the modern church or the dogmatic church that we know of now, and the church that's greatly injured us as a community. So I knew this is a go. Now, come to the actual clothing. At the same time, I came across a video of the gay Episcopal bishop, Gene Robinson. He was officiating the internment ceremony for Matthew Shepard. Matthew Shepard was a gay college student who was beaten and left to die on a field in Wyoming. The family knew there was no safe place to bury him. The Episcopal Church offered to inter his remains in the columbarium at Washington National Cathedral, which is a highly secure and safe place. Gene Robinson presided over that ceremony, and I cried watching it. But I noticed the stole on the garment he wore is similar to this, with multiple colors arranged in a pattern. This is just one half of it. I'm not finished with it now. But this is a replica of the stole that was worn by Gene Robinson over his vestments. So I'm going to finish putting this together and try to let you enjoy seeing them as I will wear them. At first, the World Naked Bike Ride, Gay Pride here in Bellingham, and any formal events here in Bellingham, and maybe in San Francisco if a friend of mine who worked for one of the sponsors for the GLAD Gala in San Francisco can pull through and get me a comp ticket. I plan to wear this there. Who knows, but let's let you see it on television. Well, there is the star with its radiant light. Below the star are us. We each have our own light that we wish to rise and contribute to the star. The outfit that I have made is fully modular. The stole that's patterned after Gene Robinson stole is completely separate, as well as the multicolored skirt and the multicolored top. In the future, I can make a new skirt or a new stole or a new top. Of course, if you see me during the World Naked Bike Ride or Gay Pride or any other event here in Bellingham, Washington, or maybe San Francisco, please come up to me and say hi. And remember, I will always welcome any suggestions for any new outfits. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in person. I love you all.